Hello and welcome. My name is Nick Love with Love Racing, and here we're at Tsukaba Circuit 2000 short with the Formula Vee. We're going to start with a full speed lap, and then we'll do a turn-by-turn breakdown on the second lap and go over braking markers, turn-in points, and when to get back on throttle. Okay, now we're headed down the start-finish straight. We're going to go ahead and get up into fourth gear, and then once you can see the apex curbing here, you're going to turn it a little bit, down into third. You want to be patient there on the downshift. If you downshift too early, you can get the back end to rotate pretty easily. Okay, we're going to try to reduce the amount of steering input we put here through the section. We'll go ahead and brake at the end of that frontage road on the right. Stay in third gear here. Be nice and patient before you get back on throttle. And then get right over to the left. Okay, we're going to have a lot of runoff here on the exit. You're going to stay in third here. Use all the track. You're going to have a nice long lift until you get some front end grip. Be patient. And then get back on throttle. Alright, now just one turn to go. We're just going to have a slight lift here until the front end kind of grabs, and then we'll go ahead and get back on throttle. You can track all the way to the left on this green curbing. You won't get a one times. Alright, as we head down to turn 1, our turn-in reference is right when you can see the apex curb. You'll notice because of the elevation we can't see the apex curbing yet. Alright, now that we can see the apex curbing, we're going to start to turn in. Be easy on the brakes, you don't want to lock them up here. And then you go down into third. Alright, a thing we're going to look at in turn 1, about right at the apex, right as we're getting back on throttle, is our steering angle. You're going to want to not be more than 90 degrees. If you find yourself turning it more than 90 degrees, you most likely either didn't brake enough or you turned in too early. And that's typically a good lesson for pretty much any corner except for some really low speed ones. Again, this next section's easy enough. Just keep your eyes on the right, look for that front edge road, and that's going to be where our braking point is. We're going to use this frontage road as our braking marker for turn 4. Usually I lift right at the beginning of it, and by the time I'm on the brakes, we're about at the end of the frontage road. Alright, here at the apex, we're going to get back on the throttle. If you find yourself having to seesaw on and off the throttle here to make the corner, you've likely either gone on the throttle too early, or your line needs some adjustments. On the other hand, if you find yourself not utilizing all the track on the exit, you likely either overslowed or got on the throttle too late. What I've found for turn 5 is having a good reference while you're looking at the apex is helpful. What you can do is look at this little barrier, and where it opens up to where you can see the edge of the Dunlop tire, you can start turning in. Going to stay on throttle here all the way up until we track all the way left. We're not going to use any brake here, but we are going to lift off throttle, let the car settle down, get a little bit more grip on the front end, and then we're going to try to keep a pretty consistent steering angle throughout this whole corner. To fully optimize the exit of turn 6, you're going to want to get as close as possible to this wall with your front tires, as well as be on full throttle by the time you get there. This way you can make sure you make the exit and have plenty of speed down that long straight. Okay, we're not going to need to brake for turn 7, but we are going to turn in right at this blue bag on the left side of the track. You're just going to kind of ease on the steering wheel a bit, stay full throttle, aim for the apex. What we might have to end up doing is just lifting a bit to make sure we can make the exit. We're going to try to stay off the curbing on the inside of the track here. You tend to scrub off some speed when you do that. You're going to track all the way left here into those green curbing. You're not going to get a one times for that. Alright, so that was 2 laps at Tsukaba Circuit, 2K short, with the Formula Vee. Yeah, if this helped you guys get faster at all, or if you have any comments, concerns, just make sure to like and subscribe and let me know. And if there's any other cars you guys want me to start doing, just shoot me a message. Alright, thanks. See you next time.